Hello. This is part 2 of how to do the texturing for the barrel that we made in part 1. So let me hide this one and start with this barrel that we made without texturing. I'm going to right click here, material editor. I'm going to create a new material. I'm going to select the material and I'm going to choose font and I'm going to add a texture. We have these two textures. One is the diffuse map for the barrel, and the other one the normals map. So you drag and drop. You click all these two and drag and drop into the scene. And after you're done, you see these two texture nodes here. So once you created your material, you just select it and go to the diffuse map and select the texture you want. Also, you can go to let's first start do the texturing. Once you applied, you have this material. Let's call it barrel, so I know that this is my material. I'm going to drag and drop this onto the object in the viewport, and now I have a default texturing. So because I'm going to teach you how to do the texturing, I'm going to go here into the polymesh. I'm going to go into this operator list, or from here, from UVs, I'm going to select on delete UV maps and come here and select delete all UV channels. So I have nothing here. I'm going to start from the scratch. So now I need to apply a cylindrical UV map around this barrel. So what I need to do, I'm going to select this cylinder. I can go from the model menu or I can go from tools, and there is a UV map here. I'm going to select. By default, it's a planar and it's along Y. So Y is this side. So your planar, let me first reduce this font, make it amber so we don't have this shyness, so I can show you glossiness, so I can show you better. So let's go back to the UV map. So by default it's planar, along Y. So you can see it projected from this side. If you select, for example, X, then from this side, you're going to project this, and as you can see, because it's along X, this area looks ugly. So we need a cylindrical one. So I'm going to select cylinder, and my cylinder should be along Y like this. So we're creating a visual UV map like this that covering these objects. So by default, the width and height are 111. So if you click on auto fit, it decides what is the best fit for this cylinder, for example, I'm creating here. How does it cover this? What should be the size? So if you click on auto fit, automatically it's going to create it, or you can change it based on your preference, but the best thing is auto fit. So now it's covered. We have the texturing, and these two parts are the part that needs to be fixed. So what I need to do, I need to select these faces. I'm going to select one of the faces. I'm just going to show you. Select faces by angle. First, let me select this one too by holding Control key. Now I click on select faces by angle 15. Now I have this one. Let me deselect this because I need to select the top one first. So I select this one. I click on grow, grow, and grow. Now I have this. Now I'm going to apply a UV map. So remember, when you're in the face mode, if you click on this UV map, you only apply the UV map to the selected faces. Also, if you go to the model mode, if you go to the faces, then UV map, it's the same. But if you select it from UVs and select this one, you're going to apply the texture to the entire object. So I'm going to go and select from here. Now you can see only this part changed. Your UV map is here. We just want a planar and along Y. What I need to do, I'm going to select on auto fit. You see, I just want to use this piece of wooden part to be the texture. So I'm going to use this width and height to make it smaller, so I can hide those metal objects. And what I need, I just need to push it to be to go to the right side. So there is a center here. I'm going to choose along Y and Z. You see our Z is here. I'm going to move this to be like this. Now what I need to do, I just need to make it a bit smaller. Also from the other side. Yeah. So now we have the wooden part. So now we added these textures for the top part. Now I need to do the same for the bottom part. I'm going to select this. I'm going to select faces by angle and click on the UV map in the faces tools. Apply this. I can do the same. First I'm going to use auto fit, so I have my plane completely covering this circular area that I selected, and use a smaller one so I can stretch this and use the center to go to the side. Again, smaller. And move it. That's it. So now we have two pieces. So now we have a barrel with a fairly good texturing, and we are ready to export it to other applications or our game engine. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe.